Hello everyone. Today we will solve examination style exercise 9. Now this exercise is based on graphs. Let us start with the first question. The diagram shows two lines, one of which is the graph of y equal to minus 2x plus 3. The line is already shown here. The distance AB is given 8 unit. Write down the equation of line through B which is parallel to y equal to minus 2x plus 3 and work out the coordinate of the point C where this line crosses the x-axis. Okay, so two things. First, we have to write the equation of line. Now, equation of line is in the form of y is equal to mx plus c, where m is gradient of the line. Now, as these two lines are parallel, their gradient is also going to be equal. So your value of m is going to be minus 2. As in this equation, value of m is minus 2. And value of c here, c is your y-intercept, means where your line cut the y-axis. Now let us see. This given line cut y-axis at 3. This is 3. 0 comma 3 is the point here. Now the distance between AB is 8 unit. So the value of this B, coordinate of B, is going to be 0 comma. Now as the distance is 8, it should be minus 5. Okay, so 3 distance here and 3 below x, 5 below x-axis. Total distance is 8 unit. Okay, so the value of C is equal to minus 5, and therefore your equation of line, you can say that your equation of line is y is equal to minus 2x minus 5. The second problem is work out the coordinate of the point C where the line crosses the x-axis. So this is your A part. Now for B part, what we can do, we can substitute y equal to 0. So for y is equals to 0, you get 0 is equals to minus 2x minus 5, which will give you 2x is equals to minus 5, which will give you x is equals to minus 5 by 2 or minus 2.5. So work out the coordinate of the point C. So for B, your coordinate of the point C, I will say that C has a coordinate 0 comma minus 2.5. Second question, the equation of a straight line can be written in the form of 5x plus 2y plus 10 equal to 0. Rearrange this equation to make y as a subject. So for the part A, you have 2y is equals to minus 5x minus 10. I hope no one have any difficulty in writing this. What we are doing, we are subtracting 5x on both the sides of this equation. Also we are subtracting 10 from both the sides, or else you can say that we are transforming this 5x from left to right. So plus will become minus. The same way plus 10 will become minus 10. Now I have to make y as a subject, so I will divide both the sides by 2 and I will get y is equals to minus 5 divided by 2x minus 10 divided by 2 is what? It's 5. Write down the gradient of the line. Now B part, gradient of the line is m, so your gradient here is m is equals to minus 5 divided by 2. C part, write down the coordinate of the point where the line crosses the y-axis. This minus 5 represent that point, so it is 0 comma minus 5. 0 comma minus 5 is your answer for the C part. Now question number 3 is a straight line passes through 2 points with the coordinate 211 and 523. Work out the equation of line. Now here your equation of the line is in the form of y is equals to mx plus c, where m is your y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Let us consider this as x2 y2. So here this will be 23 minus 11 divided by 5 minus 2. So 23 minus 11 is 12, divided by 5 minus 2 is 3. So 3 times 4, 4. So here the value of m is 4. Now you have y is equals to 4x plus c. Okay, to get the value of c, I can use any of the point. So I can say that 11 is equals to 4 times 2 plus c, which gives you the value of c as 11 minus 8 equal to 3. So therefore finally you have equation of line as y is equals to 4x plus 3. Y is equals to 4x plus 3 is your answer. Now fourth question, the curve y is equals to 2x cube minus 3x square minus 12x plus 1 has two turning point. Work out the x coordinate of the turning point and determine their nature. Okay, so for turning point we know that gradient is 0. So to find gradient, we differentiate this equation. So this equation, if I differentiate, okay, for 2x cube, the differentiation is going to be 2 times 3x square minus 3 times 2x minus 12 times 1, and for 1 it is 0. Okay, you all know that derivative of your x power n is always n times x power n minus 1, and derivative of any constant value is always 0. Okay, so this is your derivative. Now for turning point we have a condition dy by dx is equals to 0. Now this condition will give you 6x square minus 6x minus 12 is equals to 0. You can take 6 common. So by taking 6 common, you can say that it is x square minus x minus 2 is equals to 0. Okay, 6 will move on the other side. And I have x square minus x minus 2, 0. We can factorize this. We can write this as x square minus 2x plus x minus 2 is equals to 0. I hope everyone knows how to factorize. Okay, we are using splitting the middle term method, okay, where the product should be minus 2 and sum should be minus 1. Okay, now here I will take x common, so it is x minus 2 here. Here I will take 1 common, so again it is x minus 2 is equals to 0. So x minus 2 times x plus 1, I will take x minus 2 common. This is equals to 0. This gives you the value of x is equals to 2 or the value of x is equals to minus 1. So there are two turning point. Work out. Okay, so one turning point has x coordinate 2 and other turning point has x coordinate minus 1. Now next we have to find the nature. Now to get the nature of turning point, so here work out the x coordinate of the turning point. So these are the x coordinates of the turning point. Now for nature, what we do, for nature we differentiate second time. So it is d square y divided by dx square. This is how we write second derivative. Now what we have to differentiate second time, this whole expression I have to differentiate second time. So it is 2 times 3, which is 6. I will write 6, and derivative of x square is 2x, then minus it is 3 times 2, 6, derivative of x is 1, and then for constant the derivative is 0. So your second derivative is 12x minus 6. Okay, now for x is equals to 2, we have d square y by dx square is equals to 12 times 2 is 24 minus 6 is equals to 18. Now this 18 is more than 0. So therefore this is a condition for minimum point. So the turning point, nature of turning point is what? This is the minimum. Okay, so point, this point I will say that x is equals to 2. Okay, here it indicate lower turning point, or I will say that minimum y value, minimum y value, or lower turning point. Okay, similarly for x is equals to minus 1, x is equals to minus 1, I get answer as negative. So negative answer indicates that the point is maximum. Okay, so here the point is taking turn at the highest point when x is -1, and when x is equals to 2, the curve is taking a turn at the lower point. Okay, so the condition for point to be maximum is that your second derivative should be less than 0, and the condition for minimum point is that your second derivative must be greater than 0. Okay, now next question, question number 5. The diagram shows a graph that has been accurately drawn. Okay, use the graph to write down the value of y when x is equals to 2. So when x is equal to 2, I can see that y is equals to minus 2.5. So here for 1, for this a1, for a1, our answer will be, write the value of y. So your value of y is minus 2.5. Okay, second question, the value of y when x is 2.5. So when x is 2.5, 2.5, this point is 3, so 2.5 is somewhere here. Now from here, if I draw vertical line, okay, I can see that, okay, it is intersecting here somewhere about -5. So I will say that y is equals to -5. Now B question, write down the value of x when y is 0. So when y is 0, that means when the graph is cutting x-axis. So for B, your answer will be, write down the value of x. So value of x will be equal to, now it is cutting at this point. So this is -1 and slightly lower side of -1. So I can say that it is minus 1.1 or 1.2. Okay, this is B, or its value could be 1.5, or its value could be, now here it is 5.6 or 7. So 5.7. These are the x values when your y is 0. Now k is the integer for which the equation y is equals to k has exactly two solutions. Y is equals to k. Use the graph to write down two values of the k. So for this C part, we can see that for this C part, okay, if I draw y is equals to k, means it is a line parallel to x-axis, and as I need only two solution, so one line must go like this. Okay, it should touch at the lower point, and the other line should go like this. So for lower point, the value is somewhere -11. So here your value of k is -11, or its value is +5. So -11 or 5 is your answer. Now write down the range of values of x for which the graph has a negative gradient. Now negative gradient, so when your graph is going down, okay, as your x is increasing, y decreases, it indicates that the gradient is negative. So here we can see that for x between 0 to 4, between 0 to 4. So for D, our answer is x between 0 to 4, my gradient is negative. Okay, gradient is negative, right? So your gradient is nothing but change in y coordinate divided by change in x coordinate. Whenever your y value is going down as x increases, it indicates your negative gradient. Okay, D. Next, question number 6. Okay, this time we can use calculator. The graph shows a train journey between two cities. Work out the acceleration in meter per second square the train during the first 5 minutes. So during first 5 minutes, acceleration is nothing but it is change in speed divided by change in time. Here we can see that change in speed is 90 minus 0, and change in time is 5 minus 0. Okay, so it is 90 divided by 5, which is equals to 5 times 1 is 5, 4, 40, 5, 8 is 40. So 18 meter per second, 18 meter per second square is your answer. The distance between the two cities. Now for distance, we have to calculate all this area. Now this whole area between speed time graph. Now this is a trapezium shape. So here for B, your distance D is equals to this whole area, which is 1 divided by 2 sum of length of parallel sides. So one side length is from 5 to 55, which is 50, and the other side length is 0 to 60, which is 60. Into distance between these two parallel lines. Now distance between these two parallel lines is 90 minus 0. So here I will write 90. Now 50 plus 60, 110. So it's 110 half times 110 times 90. Okay, if I divide this is 55. So 55 times 90, if you do 55 times 90, you get 4950 meter. This is your distance. Okay, so distance between two cities is 4950 meter. Wait. Here, one thing, acceleration which I have find out here, this is not in meter per second square. Okay, this is not in meter per second square. Actually, to get answer in meter per second square, the time should be in second, as the speed is in meter per second, time should be in seconds. So if I convert this time in second, here the difference is going to be 5 minute means 300 second. So 300 minus 0. So 300 minus 0 is 300. So 90 divided by 300, this 0 cancels. Then 3 times 3 is 9, and 3 times 1. So 3 divided by 10. 3 divided by 10. 3 divided by 10. Okay, meter per second square is your acceleration. And for distance, this is not 50 plus 60. Actually, this whole thing should be multiplied by 60, as these minutes should be converted in seconds. So whatever answer I'm getting, I should multiply this answer with 60. So 4950 times 60. If I do 4950 times 60, if I do, I will get 297,000. I will get 297,000 meter, which is 297 kilometer. Okay, so it's my mistake, a big mistake. Okay, here time I should make a note that it is in minutes, not in seconds. The average speed of the train for the journey, give your answer in kilometer per hour. Now the total distance, okay, so average speed is your total distance, which is 297 kilometer, and the time you took is 1 hour. So it is 1 hour. So your average speed is going to be 297 kilometer per hour. Okay, next, work out the equation of a straight line that passes through point 65 that is perpendicular to line y is equals to half x plus 1. Work out the equation of a straight line that passes through point 6, 5 and perpendicular to this line. Now, when two lines are perpendicular, okay, then the product of their gradient is -1. So here for y is equals to 1 by 2x plus 1, your gradient is 1 by 2. So for perpendicular line, your gradient m prime, I will say it is going to be 1 upon m, which is -2. Okay, or equation of perpendicular line, directly we can say that it is 1 upon mx plus c. Okay, so your equation of line will be y is equals to 1 upon mx, it's -1 upon mx, negative of that, -1 upon mx plus c, which is equals to -2x plus c. Now the line is passing through 6, 5, so I have 5 is equals to minus 2 times 6 plus c. This will give me the value of c as 5 plus 12. 5 plus 12 is what? 17. Okay, so the value of c is what? 17. Value of c is what? 17. So therefore equation of line is y is equals to minus 2x plus 17. Y is minus 2x plus 17. Now B part, hence calculate corrected to 3 decimal places the shortest distance from point 65 to line y is equals to 1 by 2x plus 1. Okay, so for shortest distance, what we can do from this point to this line, as these two lines which we just discussed, they are perpendicular. Okay, that means you have one line I can consider like this. Okay, suppose this line is y is equals to 1 by 2x plus 1, then the perpendicular line which is passing through 6 comma 5, okay, is going to be a line like this. Now this line is passing through one point which is 6 comma 5. Okay, this is a point on this line, and this line has equation as minus 2x plus 17, minus 2x plus 17. Okay, so this line, let us say this is L2 and this is L1. So I have L1 and L2. Now I can find out point of intersection by equating these two lines. Okay, so this point of intersection, if I want to find, then for that what we can do is we can write this 1 by 2x plus 1 is equals to minus 2x plus 17. Okay, now this will give me, let us multiply both the sides by 2. So you have x plus 2 is equals to minus 4x plus 34. Now this minus 4x, when it come on the left side, you have 5x. You have 5x is equals to 2 will go on right side, it is 32, and therefore the value of x is 32 divided by 5. 32 divided by 5 is 5 times 6, 30, 24. So this is the value of x. Now once we get the value of x, we can find out the value of y. In any of the equation we can put and we'll get the value of y. So value of y is 1 divided by 2 times 6.4 plus 1. This is equals to 3.2 plus 1 is equals to 4.2. So this point is your 4.2 comma 6.4 comma 4.2. 6.4 comma 4.2. Okay, and therefore the required distance, and therefore your required distance for that you will use distance formula, which is a square root of x2 minus x1, that is 6.4 minus 6 the whole square plus 4.2 minus 4 the whole square, and the result here we will get is 6.4 minus 6 is 0.4, so 0.4 square plus 0.8 square, and then I will take square root of the whole thing. The result is 0.894. Result is 0.894, and unit, if they have given any unit, no unit is given, so I will say that 0.894. Okay, shortest distance up to 3 decimal places you have to calculate. Okay, now question number 8. The diagram shows a graph of y is equals to x cube minus 2x square minus 4x. Work out dy by dx. You have to simply differentiate it. So this is equals to 3 times x square minus 4 times x minus 4. Okay, you all know how we differentiate. Okay, dy dx, again let me explain. Dy dx of x power n we write as n times x power n minus 1. Okay, this is the formula we are using. Now determine the exact coordinate of the point marked a and b. So for point a, the x coordinate, the x coordinate, down this is for 4 marks. So exact coordinate, so for exact coordinate this is turning point. So for turning point we know that we equate this dy by dx with 0. So as I equate this with 0, I have 3 times x square minus 4 times x minus 4 is equals to 0. Now 4 times 3 is 12, so minus 12. I have to divide in two part so that their sum is going to be minus 4. So it's simple, minus 6 and 2 if I take, I get the required result. So 3x square minus 6x plus 2x minus 4 is equals to 0. From here we can take 3x common, so it is x minus 2, and from here I will take 2 common, so again it is x minus 2 is equals to 0. So in one bracket I have x minus 2, in other bracket I have 3x plus 2 is equals to 0. So this gives you the value of x is equals to 2, or value of x is minus 2 divided by 3. Okay, so I got x values. Now I have to find y value. So for point a, for point a, for point a, your x value is it is positive, so your x value is, but wait, uh for point a, x value is negative, it is minus 2 by 3, it is minus 2 by 3, so x is minus 2 divided by 3, and therefore y value is x cube, that means minus 2 by 3 cube minus 2 times minus 2 by 3 square minus 4 times minus 2 divided by 3. Okay, let me calculate this value. So it's minus 2 divided by 3 the whole cube minus 2 times minus 2 divided by 3 the whole square minus 4 times minus 2 divided by 3. You can plug all the values in your calculator. 1.48, 1.48. I am getting answer as 1.48. So your point A has coordinate minus 2 by 3 comma 1.48. Now exact coordinate they are saying. So for exact coordinates I will write this in exact form. So instead of 1.48 or something, I will simply write 40 divided by 27. So it's 40 divided by 27. And for point B, so for point B, your y value is, now for point B, your x value is 2. So your y value is what? 2 cube minus 2 times 2 square minus 4 times 2. Okay, so this is 8 minus 8 plus minus 8. It's minus 8 only. Final answer is minus 8. Your B point is 2 comma minus 8. Now this is your last question. Again you have to work out dy by dx. So your dy by dx is equals to 2 times 3x square minus 4 times 2x plus 5 times 1. Okay, so this is equals to 6x square minus 8x plus 5. Calculate the gradient of the curve at the point where x is equals to 0.5. So gradient, this is equation of gradient only. So your dy by dx at x is equals to 0.5 will give you your gradient m. So this is 6 times 0.5 square minus 8 times 0.5 plus 5. Okay, you should use your calculator for this. 6 times 0.5 square minus 8 times 0.5 is what? 4, and plus 5. So 5 divided by 2, 2.5. So your answer is what? 2.5. Explain with the reason whether curve C has any turning point. Now for turning point, your derivative should be equal to 0. So let us see dy by dx. Now your dy by dx equal to 0. This indicates 6x square minus 8x plus 5 equal to 0. This indicates x is equals to, or in this, let me first find out discriminant delta a is equals to b square minus 4ac. Let us calculate this. B square is what? 64 minus 4 times 6 times 5. So this is 64 minus 6 times 5, 30. 30 times 4 is what? 120. This is less than 0. So no real value of x. So therefore no turning point possible. Okay. So here this derivative dy by dx equal to 0 does not give me any real value of x. Therefore no turning point. Right. Okay. So this is your exercise 9. Hope you understand all the questions. If still you find difficult, better you first go through a textbook and then solve the problems once again. Take care. Bye bye. I will see you next time with one more exercise.